everybody, welcome back to another video. So as you know by the title, obviously today's video I'm going to be talking about my new project car. So I'm going to tell you what it is straight away now, pretty much. I'm not going to kind of keep it secret. I've said about it on my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, it'll be right there on the screen. There should be two of them. One is my photography page and one is more focused on my car and YouTube side of stuff. So yeah, there they are. But anyway, so I will be looking at an MK1 MX5 Mazda. So the reason for that is in terms of price, because basically I've been thinking about what to do, to whether sell my Civic and buy one, or keep the Civic and buy it as a project on the side to build up and work on, and that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be doing the latter. So that is what will be happening. So I've been looking about for MX5s for a little bit now, and the MK1 is the older model, so it'll be like around the 90s area I'll be looking at really. I've found a couple about just over, a little over 1,000 really. I've seen a few on there with 80k miles, so they're not actually that bad, but with it being a 1.8, obviously it isn't going to be much more powerful than my Civic, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So yeah, they do them in the 1.6 and the 1.8. The 1.8 import model, which is what I've been looking at, they are about 140 horsepower. The 1.6 is 120, the Jap model I think this is, and the UK version is something like 88 or 90, around that area. So yeah, it would be the Jap import version I'd be getting, which is also interesting because on the insurance it was actually the exact same for an import model as a non-import model on a 1.8, so which I found that very odd. Also the 1.8 was a bit less than my Civic now, which is a bit odd again, but probably because not as many people have MX5s, at least the the Jap import model one that I was looking at. So yeah, the reasoning for this is like I was saying earlier, because in money terms, basically I've been looking at EP3 Type R. That is ideally what I would like after the EP2. That is the general idea, but it's just going to be way too much money for now. Basically, to buy the car you can get it from 2,500 to 5,000. The insurance for me is it would be literally starting at double the price of the MX5, and that's a 1.8, so it's not exactly a 2 litre Type R with VTEC exactly. It's not K20 obviously, but it's not far off, and for it literally starts, the starting price is double, so it will be anything and higher than obviously that. So it is going to cost a lot of money. It would literally cost just so much more money in terms of that. So the general idea anyway is to get the MX5, and then later on down the line, maybe in a year or so, or half a year if I'm lucky, you never know, is to have a look at turboing it. So to turbo them, they're not extremely expensive, and it probably would be kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say it, but it would be probably like cheap Chinese turbo. And I know what you're thinking, why just get a good one, pay the money for it? But it is an MX5. It's it's the kind of car that I'm not going to be as worried about as my Civics that I do really love. Obviously I'm not saying I wouldn't love it, but building it up it will be a bit different. It'll kind of be the car that's always on jack stands that I'm always working on, doing stuff bits too, so I won't be worrying as much. So I probably would get that, and if I did get one of them as a kit, it would be a lot cheaper to turbo it. You could probably do it like half the price. The turbo is probably double if you get an actual good one. So that is the general idea, to turbo it. Also for mods wise, there's loads available. Everybody has them available for breaking, and also the parts are a lot cheaper as well, super cheap parts, so that's an added bonus. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm going to be picking this over any other car really. I was looking at Starlet, but they're also about the same as a Civic for me to insure, a little bit less, and they're quite hard to find. Not as, I wouldn't say, yeah, they're harder to find than the MX5, the MK1, just slightly, and they are a lot to buy. They're about £4,000, so that was out of the question. There was a few other cars that I looked at, but I don't know, I just feel like the MX5 would be the best option. So yeah, I will be looking at one around 80k miles for about £1,000. There's a lot of projects to do it, respray, put body kits on it, and just get it properly, nicely done. Like kind of, I want to turn it into kind of like a show car kind of spec, like really nicely done. Nice wheels, nice fitment, nice stands, all that sort of stuff. So that is the general idea of this build and what I'll be going for in the future. It's going to happen in, you know, a couple of months. It's going to be kind of a build series of it. So it's also going to be good for the channel, because I do kind of want to give you the content, you know, for the channel, because the Civic, there's not a lot more that I can do to it, but I would like to keep it. So, and I've also, if you have been watching the channel, you will know I've got the barn space as well, so we'll be clearing that out soon. We'll be putting a second floor in, hopefully. And yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff happening, there'll be a lot of space to do it, so it is feasible. So yeah, that is basically it. I think that's all I've I think that's all I've got to say for this video. So yeah, thank you for watching. There will be a lot of interesting videos planned and coming up in this year, hopefully, and the start of next year, on the MX-5 and other things. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like. If you didn't, please dislike. And yeah, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. It does mean a lot, and you will probably want to see what's coming on the channel if you are interested in cars, especially jet cars. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.